Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Gordon Frayne. We are back with another macro update for Bitcoin and the wider market here in 2025. As always, if you enjoy the content, please make sure to smash that thumbs up button below. Hit that subscribe button as well. And if you want to get notified, smash that bell notification icon. And don't forget to grab your completely free copy of The Rise of Bitcoin. It's linked below the video, down in the description. Grab it now and let's jump into this macro outlook. So, as we stand here at the end of January 2025, Bitcoin currently sitting just below 105,000 US dollars. Very interesting price action here over the past couple of weeks in the immediate aftermath of the inauguration in the United States. We had Bitcoin front-running the inauguration a little bit, moving from about $94,000 all the way up to as high as $109,000 here on the day of the inauguration, and making that 16% move over the course of the week leading up to that event. So we're seeing lots of positive sentiment with this new administration in the United States, and I think that bodes pretty well for regulatory clarity. A lot of growth happening here in 2025. And even with Donald Trump himself launching an official Trump meme coin in the days before the inauguration, the market is looking primed for lots of exciting price action here in 2025. So Bitcoin is hitting just under 105,000 US dollars. We also saw the S&P moving higher in that run up to the inauguration as well, and continuing to new all-time highs here in the immediate aftermath of the new presidential administration in the United States. So zooming out and looking at the big picture, guys, is sometimes helpful to frame what's going to happen over the course of the next number of months and years as we move through this crypto cycle. And I wanted to touch on a couple of things here in terms of Bitcoin and macro outlook when it comes to global liquidity and a few other important charts, because big shout out to Real Vision. They put together the Exceptionalist portfolio update and launched this, or released this, just a few days ago, and it's a very good update with lots of very interesting charts here when it comes to global macro, talking about M2, talking about the DXY, and some of the stuff we're going to look at here on the charts. But realistically, Bitcoin price increasing is often very correlated to global M2 increasing. And you can see here, we're starting to take up with global M2 once again. And again, 12-week lead time here, typically compared to the global M2 numbers increasing. But we have seen this on a little bit of a decline over the past few months, and now starting to take up. We could be in for an interesting ride here over the coming months, with the price of Bitcoin continuing to move up and to the right. Again, we can see the DXY moving to very high levels of strength over the past couple of months, and this is mapping out the actual DXY movement here back from 2016 through January 2018, when Trump originally entered office. Back during his first term, he quoted the fact that the dollar was actually too strong, making it difficult for the US trade with other countries during that period of time. And what we saw was the DXY and the dollar moving down in strength in the immediate aftermath of Trump coming into office during that first term. And again, he's kind of on the record saying here that he believes the dollar is also now, here in January 2025, at a point where it is slightly too strong. And again, hurting the US when it comes to global trade. We could see further rate cuts diminishing the strength of the US dollar during the course of 2025. And again, this chart illustrating the fact that if the DXY today is to follow the same pattern that we followed back in 2016 through January 2018, we would continue moving to the downside, with this level here recently being a local top, and then us continuing to move to the downside. And we know what happened during this period with Bitcoin. August 2016 through January 2018, we saw Bitcoin absolutely ripping to the upside to new all-time highs during that cycle. So again, lots of interesting charts here in this particular report. Again, looking at global M2 growth from August 2016 through January 17. Again, this period was the time when we saw the ICO boom, Bitcoin moving to new all-time highs, Ethereum becoming a dominant player in the crypto space with all of the ERC20 madness and ICO tokens on the market. The entire crypto market ripped to the upside alongside global M2 increasing. So again, making the point here that as we start to tick to the upside with global M2 today in this gold trend line, we should continue, or if we do continue at least up and to the right, it's going to bode well for more capital flowing into risk on assets, i.e. in the stock market, in the crypto market, over the course of the next 12 to 15 months. So very exciting stuff happening here. Again, let's wait and see, but if the chart and the trend follows what we did last time around, it'll be very interesting. And as I said, it's not just crypto. Looking at the NASDAQ again, the NASDAQ price index growth during that same time period, 2016, August 2016 through January 2018, huge growth here with this black line. And again, if we follow that trend with global liquidity increasing, USM2 increasing, we could see tech stocks continuing to move up and to the right. So I just wanted to share a few of those examples, guys, because it is looking very interesting for what type of price action we could be in store for during the course of 2025. Once again, you can see Bitcoin's price action here, 2016 through January 2018. And I think there's one more chart that illustrates this very nicely, because this ties in with the theory for the fact that we could be more closely following the 2016-2017 cycle for Bitcoin's price action versus following a similar trajectory to the 2021 cycle. And if we jump over to our cycle low multiple chart, we can see how that's playing out here in terms of price action from cycle low to cycle high. The orange line in this chart representing that 2017 cycle peak in this area, the green line representing the 2021 cycle and price action of Bitcoin, and the red line representing our current era or current cycle, where we are here about 280 days post-halving event from last year. So again, you can see the red line mapping closer in terms of price action from cycle low to cycle high alongside this orange line, which is that 2017 cycle. We're actually much further away from the green line, which was the price action during the 2021 cycle. And if we are to run a repeat of 2017-2018, that would see us following the orange line with the price action for Bitcoin moving up towards these highs. Of course, it's not going to follow exactly, but definitely a case to be made that we could be more closely aligned to the 2017 cycle for these exponential returns for Bitcoin and the crypto market compared to 2021. So very interesting charts in this report. Check it out for yourself, guys. Head over to Real Vision. This is not an advertisement. I'm not affiliated with them, but they obviously put together some very good reports and some very interesting macroeconomic data that we can use to analyze and make data-driven decisions about what we think is going to happen in the market, what we think is going to occur with global liquidity, USM2 increasing, more capital flowing into risk on assets, and Bitcoin price moving to the upside as a result. So lots of interesting stuff happening here. Check out the report for yourself. Again, you can see global M2 possibly on the verge of another move to the upside. And again, you can see here the point that they're making is once we break these highs, we come back down to retest the breakout level or the breakout zone before moving higher. The same thing happened again here during the 2020-2021 cycle, breakout above the trend, coming back down to retest before a further move to the upside. And right now you can see we're at that same point in time. We've broken out to new all-time highs, coming back down to retest support before moving higher. And again, I think if history repeats, we could see a very interesting 2025. So again, lots of exciting stuff on the cards here from a macro perspective, guys. And if we zoom out on a couple of these charts to the weekly time frame, things are looking pretty nice in terms of a macro setup. Again, if I look at Bitcoin and move out to the weekly chart here, You can see we had a nice run up, obviously, here in 2024. Big period of consolidation before breaking out on the back of the election results. And again, a nice period of consolidation here, in my opinion, a consolidation period before another move to the upside. Again, looking at a couple of other quick charts, total 3 is also looking very nice on the weekly. If we look at the chart here, again, very nice breakout here at the end of 2024. And yes, we've been accumulating or consolidating for the past few weeks, but this type of pattern often leads to a nice period of consolidation followed by a very nice breakout to the upside. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm anticipating over the coming weeks and months. And finally, total crypto market cap sitting at 3.54 trillion. Again, if we look at what's happening here on a bigger time frame, zooming out, looking at the big picture, once again, a very nice period of consolidation happening here. We did break through this $3 trillion level, which was a key level of resistance going all the way back to the previous cycle. That's where we topped out. We topped out just below $3 trillion. We've broken that. We've consolidated. We've retested the support. It's held on multiple occasions here over the past few weeks. And in my opinion, we're getting primed for another move to the upside. So very exciting stuff happening on the charts. When you zoom out, look at the big picture, remember what's happening on a macro level. It is looking very, very nice as a setup here for 2025 and as we move through the rest of this year. Again, guys, today's video is sponsored by Femex, the most efficient crypto trading and investment platform. Head on over, check it out yourself. I'm going to leave a referral link in the description below this video for Femex. You can check it out yourself. Use it if you want. You don't have to. You can obviously trade Bitcoin spot and with margin over here on Femex. This is not financial advice. Always do your own research. Check out the report from Real Vision. Lots of exciting stuff on the cards for 2025. As always, guys, if you enjoy the content, please make sure to smash that thumbs up button below. Spread the good word. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Smash the bell notification icon if you want to get notified. And once again, don't forget to grab your completely free copy, The Rise of Bitcoin, down below in the description. Grab it now, and we'll catch you in the next one.